continue to raise capital, attract talent, meet high performance standards, and grow. This is why Dear Founder is so timely and valuable. Your ideas and your organization may indeed be original, but many of the management, operational, financial, and personal leadership questions you have today are not new. Generations of smart people have tackled the same or similar issues, and these recurring quandaries are addressed with candor in the pages that follow. The author, my friend Maynard, has at one point navigated these problems himself or helped countless others do so, including me. He remains one of the wisest leaders I know, with an intelligence that approaches business and entrepreneurship through a rare mix of strategy and humanity. I've learned much from him over the years, and I'm so pleased he has written this book to share his experience and wisdom. Maynard also understands that entrepreneurs take their work especially personally. Because we have a heightened need to solve problems quickly, he has organized his advice by the questions we inevitably ask in the day-to-day struggles of leadership and growing a business. In this way, Dear Founder is as effective and efficient as calling the smartest person you know for advice the moment you need it. He and I want you to succeed. More than ever, the world needs innovative, honest, empathetic, capable leaders to bring compelling ideas, products, and services to fruition. Doing so does not require a business degree, but it does demand humility and the impetus to seek out and listen to wise counsel at every stage of the journey. So let this book be your mentor and role model, coach and counselor, confidant and friend. Come to it with your questions and your fears, as well as an open mind. Do so, and I believe that you will be one step closer to achieving your own dreams. Onward. Howard Schultz, Executive Chairman and former Chief Executive Officer, Starbucks Coffee Company. Introduction. About 2 years ago, my son, Kevin, recommended that I read a blog post on the website Medium about a son whose father left him a box of letters. The father was terminally ill, though the son never knew that until he passed away, and the letters were filled with advice on how to navigate the various rites of passage the boy would face throughout his lifetime. It's a poignant and powerful piece. It also turns out that it was fiction. Still, Kevin urged me to write my own letters, missives of advice to the founders of our portfolio companies to help guide them as they faced issues throughout the life cycles of their companies. He thought I could help them with the gnarly everyday problems of running a business. When they got in a fight with their co-founder, or when their board was driving them crazy, or when they were afraid their idea wasn't working. It was a good suggestion. I was routinely offering this kind of advice to the more than 85 founders in our investment portfolio at the Webb Investment Network, WIN, and it was hard to find the time to have so many one-on-ones. Because so many of our founders faced the same issues, and because they had nowhere else to turn, it made sense to try to codify the advice so we could share it more broadly than in individual meetings. I got to work on a project we called Letters to a Founder. Our original intent was to write letters to offer guidance and coaching for our founders in the moments that mattered most. I wrote each letter with a specific founder and situation in mind, but since so many of our founders face similar challenges, I discovered that the advice and anecdotes were usually relevant for other founders too. I began to send out letters, and requests for new letters poured in. There were so many topics to cover. What do you do when you miss your quarter? How do you focus on what's most important? What do you do when a key hire leaves? When a topic was outside my area of expertise, we looked to the directors at WIN to contribute advice. But we didn't stop there. The most special part of WIN is that it is a network of affiliates. More than 80 amazing individuals, most of whom I've worked with extensively in the past, who now co-invest alongside me, offering money and also advice to startups. These people have started companies that have gone public, run entire departments at fast-growing companies, and have decades of management and industry experience. We asked these affiliates to contribute letters in their areas of expertise, and they wrote invaluable pieces covering situations such as what to do when your startup